I've never made it through one of those playthroughs because I get bored, but it is kind of cool. You know, you get access to all of the dig sites, and you get to do just a pure kind of science playthrough. If that so with the Aquatics pack coming to Stellaris console on the 25th, I'm gearing up to do another playthrough of Stellaris, and you know, I just might finish this one. However, I wanted to touch on probably my biggest disappointment as far as Stellaris goes, and it wasn't a huge one, but it was kind of disappointing, and that was the Galactic Imperium DLC, which came with I think the Nemesis pack on console. Anyway, yeah, before it released, you could basically become the Emperor anyway through diplomacy. You could vote everyone off of the Galactic Council except yourself, and yeah, you became Palpatine, as one Redditor once posted on Stellaris. And it was better that way originally because you could still do shit. Once you become the Emperor of the actual Galactic Imperium, you know, you get to be like, oh yeah, I'm the Emperor, and you get to build another fleet that's essentially just a Federation fleet under a different name. Yeah, there's perks and stuff I'm not mentioning, but you can't. What annoyed me about it is I had gone through all the work and the diplomacy and all that shit to become the Emperor, and then I found out that you know, there was essentially someone had a system that I wanted. I don't remember why. I already had. Well, actually, one of my allies had the L gate, and I always want the L gate, but I waited for them to do something. I waited for them to open it up, and then I just jumped in and bought everything or claimed everything in the system. But on my actual legitimate Emperor playthrough, I know I don't remember why, but I know I wanted one of the systems, and I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't claim it. There was some sort of research in it that I wanted to do, and I couldn't. If in any other situation, I would have just found a way to declare war on them and claim the system and do what I wanted to do. But since I was the Emperor, I couldn't go to war with any of my constituents, or whatever you'd call them, and I couldn't do the only thing I could have possibly done was go through a very long and vigorous process, I guess, of trying to vote them out of the council, which might have failed anyway. So not only was I incapable of changing borders, I was incapable of really doing anything. You know, I couldn't attack anyone in the Empire, which was all except, I think, one small nation left, and I don't remember what the causa belli you had to put on them was, but it wasn't satisfactory. And yeah, essentially, once you become Emperor, the game's over. There's nothing you can do except wait for the crisis, which, looping back to what I said in the beginning, is a very long haul on console, and I say I've never made it. I've definitely never made it through. I think on my first playthrough, I I made it to the crisis, and I wasn't prepared. Like, I had no idea. It was my first playthrough ever, and I just got destroyed. And I restarted the game so that I'd be more prepared. But since then, I've never made it. I'm hoping when the Aquatics pack comes out, this will be the one. But, you know, no guarantees. It's got to be the best. Stellaris has got to be the best video game you never finish. But, yeah, as far as the Imperium goes, there needs to be, like, there needs to be a back door. Something you can do. Like, I don't even know if I could give up my crown. I don't remember. But I do know now that I will probably, as it is, never try to be the Emperor again. I'm Galactic Custodian all the way. You can get a permanent Galactic Custodian position. But, you know, I only play through Stellaris maybe twice a year. So I just haven't gotten to do that playthrough yet. But yeah, on this next one, I'm gonna go for Galactic Custodian, because you get most of the rights of the Emperor, plus you can still declare war on other civilizations and change borders. I always play evil. It's just more fun. I used to be the good guy, and I did what everyone does on their first Stellaris playthrough, and oh, Star Trek, and then you get your ass handed to you, and you realize, maybe not. If you do want to do a playthrough like that, though, even on console, what you do is you get rid of all of the AI empires, and you establish what do you call it? A lot of primitive civilizations, and because for the most part, I've never made it through one of those playthroughs because I get bored. But it is kind of cool, you know. You get access to all of the dig sites, and you get to do just a pure kind of science playthrough. If that's your thing, sweet. And I hope someday I have the patience to do that playthrough. I don't even have the patience to be a pacifist. But anyway, yeah, you know, the bottom line is I was a little disappointed in the Galactic Imperium, and I think it would be cool if they kind of fixed that to where you could be more of a interwarring empire. You don't have to be just, I'm emperor now, I'm going to sit here while all of the NPC empires go to war and have fun, because they can still attack each other, but I can't attack any of them. I could be wrong about this. My Stellaris playthrough that I'm showing on the back screen was a couple of months ago, and there's probably things I left out, but that was my big disappointment about the Galactic Imperium. Yeah. Hope to see y'all when the Aquatics pack comes out.